Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Sarah. Sarah had big dreams, but she was stuck in a dead-end job that she hated. She felt like her life was going nowhere, and she didn't know how to change it. One day, Sarah stumbled upon a video that changed everything. It was a speech by a famous motivational speaker, and the message was simple: you are capable of achieving anything you want in life, as long as you have the right mindset. Those words hit Sarah like a ton of bricks. She realized that she had been holding herself back all along, and that the only thing standing in her way was her own self-doubt. From that moment on, Sarah was determined to change her life for the better. The first powerful dialogue that Sarah took to heart was, "Believe in yourself, and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle." This quote, by Christian D. Larson, reminded Sarah that she was capable of achieving her dreams, no matter how big they seemed. With this newfound confidence, Sarah began taking steps towards her goals. She enrolled in night classes to learn new skills, networked with industry professionals, and even started a side hustle to earn extra income. She knew that success wouldn't come overnight, but she was willing to work hard and make sacrifices to achieve it. The second powerful dialogue that Sarah embraced was, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." This quote, by Winston Churchill, reminded Sarah that setbacks were inevitable, but that she could always pick herself up and try again. And Sarah did experience setbacks along the way. She faced rejection from potential clients, struggled with self-doubt, and even lost her job at one point. But she refused to give up. She knew that failure was just a temporary setback, and that she had the resilience to keep going. The third powerful dialogue that Sarah found helpful was, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." This quote, by Nelson Mandela, reminded Sarah that true success was about overcoming adversity and never giving up. As Sarah continued to work towards her goals, she noticed a shift in her mindset. She was no longer held back by fear and self-doubt. Instead, she was filled with a sense of purpose and determination. The fourth powerful dialogue that Sarah found inspiring was, "Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going." This quote, by Sam Levinson, reminded Sarah that success was about taking consistent action, even when it felt difficult or overwhelming. And Sarah did just that. She continued to work hard, even when it felt like she wasn't making progress. And eventually, her hard work paid off. She landed a dream job in her industry, started her own side business, and achieved financial stability. The fifth powerful dialogue that Sarah found helpful was, "You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." This quote, by Steve Jobs, reminded Sarah that success often comes from taking risks and trusting in the journey. Sarah realized that her journey towards success had been full of unexpected twists and turns, but that each experience had taught her something valuable. She had grown stronger, more resilient, and more capable along the way. The final powerful dialogue that Sarah found motivating was, "You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be." This quote, by Napoleon Hill, reminded Sarah that she was in control of her own life, and that she had the power to create the future she wanted. With this realization, Sarah knew that anything was possible. She continued to work hard, take risks, and never give up on her dreams. And eventually, she achieved everything she had ever wanted and more. Looking back on her journey, Sarah realized that the 6 powerful dialogues she had embraced had been the key to her success. They had helped her to overcome her self-doubt, stay resilient in the face of adversity, and keep moving forward towards her goals. And now, Sarah wanted to share these powerful dialogues with the world. She knew that there were countless others out there who were struggling to achieve their dreams, just like she had been. And she wanted to help them find the motivation and inspiration they needed to succeed. So, Sarah shared her own story and the 6 powerful dialogues that had changed her life. She shared real-life examples of how these dialogues had helped her, as well as famous quotes from some of the most successful people in history. The response was overwhelming. People from all over the world reached out to Sarah, thanking her for the inspiration and motivation she had provided. They shared their own stories of struggle and triumph, and how Sarah's message had given them the strength to keep going. And that's when Sarah realized that her journey towards success had been about more than just achieving her own dreams. It had been about inspiring others to do the same. It had been about using her own experiences to uplift and empower others. And so, Sarah continued to share her message, spreading inspiration and motivation to all who needed it. She knew that there would always be challenges and setbacks along the way, but she also knew that with the right mindset and the right tools, anything was possible. So, to all those out there who are struggling to achieve their dreams, Sarah has a message for you: believe in yourself. Embrace failure as a temporary setback, not a permanent state. Keep going, even when it feels difficult. Take consistent action, even if it's just a small step each day. Trust in the journey, and know that you have the power to create the future you want. With these powerful dialogues in mind, there is nothing that you can't achieve. So go out there and make your dreams a reality. The world is waiting for you to shine.